Hello. Happy Friday. I'm hoping Janine's going to come and join me. She's out playing in the tractor outside. You might just see her going back and forward with big piles of poop. We've got, who knows what we've got coming in weather-wise over the weekend. I think the suggestion was that we'd maybe be looking at something around a foot, 12 inches. But one never can tell. And the excitement is real. Especially since Nick told her that I think we've got several snow events coming in over the next 7 days. So that just filled her with joy and gratitude. And then we got a weather forecast as to what it's behaving like in Aiken in South Carolina, and it's a slight bit warmer. So anyway, that's where we're at today. So I'm hoping she'll get off her tractor and get in here, which would be lovely. We've had just another busy Friday, and I shouldn't bother telling people it's a busy day because it's always a busy day when you're on the farm. I went to Meredith this morning. I did my quarantine barn on Meredith there. I met with our new volunteer Cindy, who's lovely and very much appreciated. I also managed to meet up with Coral, and that was fantastic because I haven't seen Coral for a little while. And Pam I see all the time, but it was nice to see Pam too. So that was lovely. It's looking very picturesque in the snow, which is lovely because there is a wedding tomorrow, and I think that it will be a beautiful backdrop for all their photographs. So that's lovely, and it's not a wedding on the farm, I might add. So that's very exciting. And then Janine and I met back here, made plans for what's going on with buildings, what we want to tackle next, camera limitations, horses that keep conversing with the camera. I don't know what to do with Murphy. He's just a total social bunny. And that camera is actually in a sort of casing, I think. But he just enjoys... I don't know whether or not it makes a noise when it turns, or if there's a slight hum to it at night time when everything else is quiet, but he is absolutely fascinated by it. So it's super duper. So Janine went to pick up Carlene in the middle of the day. She had an appointment in hospital. They went to the hospital, and then they drove down the driveway, drove around a little bit, and she took her back to Hawthorne Hill. Caroline has now decided that she'd rather be in Hawthorne Hill because it's far too cold outside. So that was a bit of a surprise, I might add, but at least she's been out and about and has seen what we're getting on with, so that's good. The tile is going up in the wet room today, which is commonly known as the bathroom, and so that's super. That's just another step forward. And there's really beautiful, enormous tiles that are going onto the wall, so that will be absolutely fantastic. Now, Nick and I had a really exciting day today. Nick and I, there's a shop that Kate told us about, equine, Eastern Mountain Sports, and I think it's changing hands. It's shutting down and then it's opening up again as another company, and it's based in, where is it? Portsmouth in New Hampshire. So he said, like, I can only drive the Volvo. He's not on the insurance for the Volvo because it is the equine rescue car. And we decided that what we should do is we should go up and we should see whether or not there were deeply discounted gloves and bits and pieces. What we had actually been looking for was puffer jackets, black puffer jackets that we could put the logo on the back for Goldy's farm. Those unfortunately didn't come about because they had a massive logo on the front that we couldn't have removed, but we went up anyway. So I just need to get this off my chest, but I did drive the interstate to New Hampshire, in Portsmouth in New Hampshire, and I tackled 2 rotaries today, so I'm feeling quite road weary, but I made it there and back, and but I did have to stop at Chipotle to get some sustenance because it was a big afternoon, I can tell you. So, but don't be telling anyone, because I don't want the job of driving on interstates again, because I really can't stand it. And it was so windy, and I thought, you know, it'll be okay because the Volvo's short. Oh my goodness gracious, it was all over the place. What an absolute pest it was. So, we were having a big discussion about what we were going to do with the driveway. So, underneath the driveway is a whole ton of ice, and we missed the opportunity to remove that because the person who was coming in to do it was going to do us last, and we've just created an absolutely phenomenal flow of ice. So that's what we've got underneath the snow. And in fact, sounds a bit ridiculous, but the snow on top gives you far more traction and grip. I didn't bring the goats nor the draft horse out yesterday because I was really worried about it being so slippy underfoot. So it's been a bit touch and go. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to leave the driveway as it is. Whatever falls, we'll just drive upon, and then we'll review our strategy for next year. If we get to next year, that is. Goodness. I don't know what happened to the flamethrower, but I need it. So if anybody's got a spare flamethrower, it has to be an enormous one. That's what I need. I still think that's the solution to all of our problems. Now, so don't be expecting us to be doing much with the drive. Janine's talking about taking the tractor up and down it, but that's about it. But we actually think the tractor kind of like polishes it a little bit, so that's not really of any great advantage. So this weekend, it's very much going to be weather-led, and we'll be guided by the weather. And we shall be making sure the horses, not the mules, we don't have any mules here at the moment, donkeys and the goats and the zebus, they're hanging out in the arena during the day at the moment. That's where when the weather's bad, that's where we're intending to put them, and we'll just rotate them around there, because the slope, with the best will in the world, that slope can get really very, very slippy. So when the weather comes in, that's where they'll end up. So if you can't see them outside, or you're looking at them inside and wondering where the rest are, they'll be in the arena. And those donkeys are still having the most fantastic time in that arena overnight. It's like a paradise for them. They've got several bales of hay. They roll down on all that stone dust. The stinky stone dust. They roll on that. They hang out with their friends, and it's like a student union. They all go there for the chit chat. So they're having a great time, and it's actually really super having a dry space for them that's safe underfoot. So that's really been absolutely wonderful. And so that was good, and that will be good because that's going to be very advantageous in the coming weather. Now, what else is happening? I don't know. I should probably get the boxes open, and then what I'll do is I'll go through the questions, and I'm sure it will come back to me, and then maybe. No, they've not got their toys. The toys are still sitting there because there hasn't been anyone in to supervise them, because we all know what the donkeys are like. So I actually can't wait to see how they react to those ducks. That could be very amusing, or chickens. That could be very amusing. Now this is for Carlene. I'll just open it up and see if it's. Oh, great! It's a phone stand. That will sort her. Now, hold on a minute. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You know, she will love that because she put puts that phone down, and she forgets where it is, and it goes down the side of the chair. So that will be super. Hold on a second. That's very smart. You know what? When we get into trouble and we've lost all of the tripods, ooh, it's a very snazzy, shiny, metallic red. Right, okay. There's a way to open this, and I've obviously not. Oh, no, that is it. Wow. Oh, that's super. So you must put your phone on here, up here, and yeah, she'll be able to see it and read it. Look! Oh, I thought it was Janine. It's not, it's the husband.
Oh, so disappointing.
Always lovely to see you, Flower.
What's that? That's cool.
For Carleen. Isn't that really clever?
What? You put your phone on it?
Put your phone on it so she won't lose it. Allegedly.
What? Yeah, well.
No, it's a good thing to have.
It is a good thing to have, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You're coming in to see us, or what are you doing?
No, I'm doing the hay at the moment.
Oh, thank you. You don't want to stay and chat?
I'd love to stay and chat, but so many things to do.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. He's doing the hay in the quarantine area for me.
I'm just putting it over there.
Can you just put it in the, just put it over the edge, just into each stall. They're chickens, darling. Chickens. Yes.
They look a bit stark.
Do you know what they're for? They're for, so they're both red. Hold on a second. They're chickens and they're donkey toys, right? And
oh my goodness. Heaven help us.
I know.
Make sure Noodles doesn't see it.
Oh yeah, Noodles will be very jealous. Thank you.
Do you want me to put hay in there?
Yes, please. I would greatly appreciate that. You're totally the best. I drove to Portsmouth. Oh, thank goodness. I can't go into the barn at the moment because I've done Meredith, the quarantine in Meredith, and I've just put the quarantines away. So I can't traipsy down into the barn, into the hayloft to go and get hay. So Nick has to go because he's totes clean. There we go. Put that in there. Right, now. Look at this. I've got a seat out for Janine and she's still not arrived. She's still playing for the tractor. Now, this here. This is from Joe. Oh! Wanda, you're going to have to get good at this. Come along. Oh! Oh! This is one of the Amazon boxes in a box. Ah! Now. Oh! Cold weather heated. Wow, water hose. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on a minute. Get this out of the box. Oh, there we go. Cold weather heated water hose. That sounds perfect. Oh, oh, that is super. Ooh. Thank you very much. And the plug to plug it in. And the manual, which is jolly good. I shall keep that for Nick. This looks like it's got Nick's name all over it. Thank you. That's very much appreciated. That will save Janine's arms. It will save them being stretched, Wanda. Yes, it will. Hold on. Let me put it down here. You want to come up? Give me a sec. There's one more. So this box came in, and this is from Sam Keys, and it came in from Chewy. Wanda down, guys. And it was heavy, so I left it up at the mail hut because I was feeling a bit weary. And it is, look at this, Wanda. Apple nuggets, thank you. Oh. And, oh, apple snaps. So lots of bags of apple nuggets and apple snacks. And that's very much appreciated because that's what we use for our travelling band of donkeys and mini horses. Right, Wanda's got to come up. Okay, come on. Can you jump? Can you make it? Whoa! Caught you. There we go. Oh, I can maybe turn this down so we can see Wanda Woo. Hey, Wanda. Hello. My little flower. Wanda, you've got very cold feet, darling. I put my feet on there and then that's a bit better. Right, here we go. I shall go and Sizzle is here. Let me see if I can just turn this round. Sizzle is having a snooze on the futon. Hey, Sizzy. Yeah, she's exhausted. She is like totes tired. Okay. Right, I'm back at the beginning. I know, we're at the beginning. You're going to answer these questions, are you? Oh, what was that about audio? Audio and video's fine, thank you. Whew. And it is Friday today, thank you. Whew. Getting there. Kate is COVID-free, most definitely. And she's feeling much better. Carlene's coming over the mountain. Hi, Bella. Now. Murphy is just such an enormous baby. He is the loveliest horse. The little girls from, oh my gosh, Partridgeberry came round a couple of days ago and they were absolutely smitten with him. And I might add, he's absolutely smitten with anybody who wants to spend any time with him. He's really, really superb. He's got the nicest demeanour, really has. He is enormous though. Yes, that is, oh no, that's not, that's maybe Arthur and a goat. I can see them all wandering behind me. This place is beautifully centrally located. I can see everybody going back and forward. I have no idea who did the thingamabob work over on Meredith. I was actually struggling to work out exactly what it was, I must admit. But the schools had a day off yesterday, so we're thinking it was probably some school children passing by, decided to build something or other. Couldn't decide if it was a butterfly, a bat, or I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, it will be very exciting to see all this snow because we haven't really had very many snowstorms in the last couple of years. Carlene actually had trouble staying awake, I think is the honest answer to what she thought of the farm. Janine said she did perk up when she came down the driveway to have a look, but she'd already been to a hospital visit and she'd been struggling to stay awake to the hospital and on the way back. But she did perk up when she got to the farm, and I think she was delighted to see it. And then decided that it was a bit too cold and she would just go back to Hawthorne Hill. Carlene does not like the cold. I really don't blame her. And I think she was assessing where her best warm, cozy place was going to be. And it wasn't here today, strangely enough. But we'll get there, going as fast as we can. No, the donkeys will not be getting their new toys until we're in there to supervise. And video. The washer and the dryer in the feed room, which is in the barn, does work actually. But we're not really using it at the moment because we had a burst pipe. So it's one of these things that will all come back into play, and we'll work out how to get a water feed from the feed room into the arena. There's lots of little fiddly things that just make working in the barn just a little bit more efficient and a bit more pleasant. We don't heat our barns. Well, we've got a heated tack room because we're totally spoiled in Meredith. A heated tack room and a bathroom and a utility room. But that's not that common really in the majority of barns. So we're very fortunate to have that. But here, although we're not actually heated, we do have the capacity to put heaters on for kennel 9 and 10 if Carlene's going to be in there. And also we will probably run in the colder months just a little bit of heat to protect the pipes and to protect any water flow that we need to have in the feed room, which will also mean we'll be able to have something running where we can attach a tap, and it will be a hose to the tap to transfer it down into the arena, which will stop the carting of water all the way through the barn to the back. And we have two options for that, because there's actually an all-weather water standpipe in Tanner's barn, which is still functioning, no problem at all. So we can either run a hose from there, or we can run a hose from the feed room, whichever we choose suits purposes best. So very fortunate. It's just getting everything up and running and moving in the right direction. So it's just been such a rush. You know, we're rushing in one direction, and then we turn around and we tackle something else, and we're not quite getting finished anything to the level that we would like at the moment. But with any farm and with any animal rescue, the animals are fed, watered, mucked, and observed on a daily basis and interacted with. So that's what we need to be able to achieve, and then the rest of it is just super if we can get there. And we're playing with weather. Yes, we could let them play with the toys inside the arena, and that's probably where we would start them off, but we would do it with a smaller group. At the moment we've got as many as we possibly can inside because it's far more pleasant, and the last thing we need is a massive herd of overexcited donkeys all trying to get one thing, because you never know how they react, and some animals can be very, very sensitive to high-pitched noises, low-pitched noises, things that are surprise noises, fireworks, lots of different things. These sorts of things, they sometimes don't actually respond in the way that you expect them to. So that's something else to be taking into account. Oh, were they playing with the jolly ball? That's good. Hello, Gary. Noodles is in his element. He is out in the snow from about 6:30 in the morning, and he just lies down in it and he rolls in it, and he just has the best time ever. So he's just delighted. I think the summer might come as a very big shock to him. Yes, Ziti used to play with Noodle, did she not? No, Ziti did not. She was with you. It was Penny, maybe. Oh, I can't remember. Maybe she did. No. It's Sizzle and Wanda. They can go outside for a short period of time, but anything over a few minutes is just too much for them, and they come back inside to the heat. The other pair, oh my goodness, they're just up to everything. They've got no interest in coming in, which is actually really good. Sizzle is really comfy. The temperature is set at 75. It's actually exceptionally warm in here, and she seems to be having quite the relaxing time to herself, which is nice. The other two dogs are out doing barn chores. That's where they are. Hey, Wallace. Wallace, are you coming down tonight? We'd actually hoped that Carleen would be home at the weekend, but she's decided she's not coming home at the weekend because it's not warm enough. So there. I have no idea when she's going to choose to come home. When's your mummy coming home? She's not coming home at the weekend, is she?
No, not because we are going to get 5 storms or something crazy.
Yeah, but the weather's never right, Janine.
What?
The weather's never right.
Yeah. Are you doing meal call?
Yeah, Bella, you'll need to come in when Carleen comes home to do mail chat.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work on the phone and it needs to be in person, but that would be lovely, thank you. No, Gertie can't come over to the farm here. She's Meredith based, and that's the way we've got her organised, and she's in a very specific space. And she actually gets plenty of attention on Meredith. How are the cameras coming along? They're coming. They are coming. 7 more days and Judy's back.
Okay. No attachment. Yes, thank God.
I don't think she did, actually. I don't think she went visiting with Michelle today. No, the really odd thing about Noodles, although he plays in the snow all day, he doesn't have snowballs on him. Don't ask me why.
Oh, we're tearing them up and putting them in the silo.
In there, yeah. Hello. Are you coming in now? Aww. See, it's a party on Friday.
I don't think you can take it more snow. I just don't think I can take it anymore.
Well, would you like us to arrange a big umbrella?
Thank you.
Pleasure. She doesn't fancy any more snow.
All I do is just lift and shovel and now it's
Will you take those off so Janine can have a seat?
there's an article on CNN on how bad it's going to be. That goes into the I'll take that. I'll lift
Are you
that.
coming to sit down here?
No, I've got to keep lifting and
Okay.
shoveling. Yeah, that goes into and that pile behind you goes into the barn.
Yes, I'll bring that
Belinda
over.
is coming to clean tomorrow.
Okay, look, heated hose.
Yay!
Joe said that.
Okay.
Just leave that, it's heavy, we'll bring it over.
Yeah, this new jacket.
Is that your new jacket?
That's his new jacket.
No, it's
I brought, you look like you're same as me. What?
look, it's like
I know.
it's not covered in
But the good news is I washed your hat and I brought it back.
cool. Because this one's not very warm.
Yeah, let me find it. It's in the car. Oh no, maybe it's right behind the bag right over here. Oh, Nick will be so happy.
Yeah, here's the peeping Tom at the door, that Larky, and his sidekick.
I really just, I don't know how people do it. Okay, I forgot it. Never mind.
Well, you let us know. You'll see when Carleen comes back, or just reach out to Carleen and then come down. That would be lovely, Bella. Oh, there's only 2 visits on the calendar for next week, Thursday and Friday.
No, there's more. I think we have all
Well,
4
are
days.
you going to argue with Linda?
Oh, Linda, yeah. No, I know
Nope.
there's more
She'll sort
that aren't
that
on
out.
the calendar then. I will tell them they need to be on the calendar. Putnam and Brentwood.
Putnam and Brentwood.
Yeah, I've been texting with them. I mean, not texting, emailing them. but they're not on the calendar, so, yes. They wanted to be on the calendar this week, but I said next week, because I wanted this week to get projects done, get my mother back, and I've accomplished nothing.
And then what did your mother say? No, I'm going back to Hawthorne Hill where it's warm.
Yes.
Thank you. Did you say, no, that's not
Really?
the plan?
No.
Maybe down at Hawthorne Hill they could take care of my hip and back problem.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we should all just go
Get,
there.
like,
Yeah, maybe
checked
when
in.
Colleen comes back, we could share that room because there's plenty room.
Oh,
Rehab.
Re-
We all need rehab.
rehab for the remainers. That's us. We'll probably get rid of us pretty sharpish. So
really tired.
I know it's exhausting when you have to walk through snow. That's what's wrong with it.
It is more tiring.
It is so
it's
tiring.
even more tiring when you have to take 2 bales of hay in a wheelbarrow through the
Deep
arena.
snow.
But the good news is the doorway to get into the arena, Wallace's dad, Bao, fixed it.
Oh, so we can open and close it.
So it can open all the way now, and we can bring horses through. So we don't have to bring horses out around through the snow.
So you don't need to physically assault the door then.
Exactly.
Excellent.
That is a good. Life is looking up because of that.
Yeah, you still need to navigate the donkeys if you're going through there with hay, though.
I was doing fine until I saw the CNN article that we are now getting 5 more storms.
Fernanda says there is a huge storm heading your way.
Yes,
unfortunately,
that's
I didn't
really
read that out.
like. I
honestly.
just wanted to sit and cry when I saw that.
Hunt and Aspen Hill are the only 2 in the calendar right now. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they gotta.
What are you doing, Nick?
Oh, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday,
listen,
Thursday,
listen.
Saturday.
All we need to know is there going to be a snow day from school. That's all the children will want to know.
Yes, it does appear that way. There was an article about it. I mean, there's enough things going on in the news. You know, if you get your news time, it's big.
So there's snow on Saturday and then there's rain on Sunday.
Oh, rain on Sunday, that's fine.
But rain on Sunday.
And then there isn't snow till Wednesday. Oh look,
Snow
that's okay. It's 72 and sunny in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Which means it's even warmer in South Carolina.
Right.
Oh, well done.
74, sunny.
74.
Yeah.
Ipswich, -2. Feels like -10.
Tonight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pleasant.
So I'm bringing this box out.
Yeah, well, you see, Fernanda, my cousins live in Wisconsin, and I remember when they all did semesters in Edinburgh University, and they always talked about the snow would be as high up as the rafters of the house, and I thought that sounded absolutely horrific.
Oh, you thought they were making it up.
I thought they were making it up. Actually, I thought they were just being a bit
American.
a bit dramatic. Naughty. Thought they were being a bit dramatic. And then they used to tell me about, the bullet clouds. They rolled in over, then the tornado dropped down, and it went whoa, and I thought, yeah, this lot are just sort of like being weather enthusiasts. So I'd never really paid the blindest bit of attention. So if we're taking all your snow, I'm really sorry, and you're very welcome to have it all back. 29 inches of snow, storm after storm. Oh my gosh. And their schools have been closed for 5 days. Where's that, Sue? If the roads are impassable, yes, we would cancel it. Not because we wouldn't go, but because one of the things that it's actually responsible to do is, unless it's an emergency, you shouldn't be on the roads because the ploughs go in tandem. So you don't want to get in the way of the ploughs and slow proceedings down. So
Or get
yeah,
ploughed.
or get ploughed. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, 20 inches. That's just as bad. And Jane Worley in Texas has 80. Right, that's enough. Ooh, fresh fruit and vegetables. Yeah. It is odd. Oh, it's Super Bowl. Super Bowl's on, what day is it?
It's
Sunday.
on Sunday. It's always on a Sunday, darling.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Are you watching the Super Bowl?
Yep, if everything goes to plan.
No, that is then.
Yeah, no, I was gonna watch it. Yeah, should be a good game.
Certainly will. Anyway, so that's what
But
we're up
Tori Dillon asked, "Is Nick watching Super Bowl 3-peat on Sunday?" I don't know.
to. What is 3-peat?
Well, if the Kansas City Chiefs win again, it means they've won 3 in a row, 3 Super Bowls in a row.
Oh, is that what she was saying?
Nobody's ever done that, so I'm not really sure
That'll be interesting.
what's going to happen. Actually, I haven't really
It's
got
exciting.
a dog in the race, if you know what I mean.
No.
Dog
No.
in the fight.
In the puppy bowl.
Oh, that's right. We always watch
It's
the
a puppy bowl.
That's right. We watch the Puppy Bowl before the Super Bowl, which is the biggest load of nonsense, but very cute.
Yeah, much better.
Far safer as well if you're playing, I think.
Are the Eagles the other team? Yeah, they must be. Oh. -36. Oh dear. My goodness.
Oh, apparently Green Bay Packers have done.
Cheeseheads.
Have the Cheeseheads.
Is that right?
So Green Bay Packers have done that, Nick. Won 3 in a row.
Well, I remember Cameron coming over to our house in Scotland to watch a Super Bowl, and it must have been because the Packers were in it.
Yeah, no, I mean they've been in a bunch and they've won I think they've won more Super Bowls than anyone else actually, but
Right.
I didn't know they'd done a 3-peat. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting so American, apparently.
Oh dear.
Puppy Bowl's better. Robin agrees.
Yes.
There's a bunch of people watch the Puppy Bowl.
See, always popular. Right. So we will keep you up to date with what we're up to over the weekend, and if we get any updates from Carleen if she's choosing to come home. And I hope everybody escapes as much snow as they possibly can, because it looks like we're in a bit of a mess actually. So have a super weekend, and we'll and enjoy the Super Bowl. Yes.